Poor Choices Kitchen. We are here and we are making some wings today. Who doesn't love a good wing? Even chickens be like, damn, my biceps taste hella good. This is one of my favorite hot wing recipes. It doesn't require a buffalo sauce. It's really just a good marinade and a good barbecue rub. Throw it in the smoke for about an hour, hour and a half, and you've got yourself some delicious wings. And from there, you can add so many other elements to it just to make it your own special marinade. I'm using a brine bucket, which is a really cool device because you can put your meats in here. It has this little special lid right here. And what it does is it goes down and then you can lock it in place, which means you can keep your meat fully submerged in your marinade. Really cool. But if you don't have this, it's fine. Just use a large Ziploc bag or just any type of container, but it helps to keep everything submerged. This is a really easy thing to put together. I'm gonna start with a whole onion and I'm just doing a rough chop going in. And then I've got about 5 large cloves of garlic that I just minced up. I want all that garlicky goodness. And if you want to, you can just do onion powder, garlic powder. I had these sitting around, so I decided to put them in my mixture. We're gonna add 1 entire bottle of Zesty Italian dressing. And yes, the entire bottle. I love that I always open up bottles and I don't take this little thing off and then I just look like a idiot. We're gonna go about a half cup of soy sauce. We're gonna go half a cup of Worcestershire sauce as well. We're gonna add some hot sauce. I'd say this is about 16 ounces of hot sauce. I had some already opened up, so I figured why not finish it off. Last but not least, just the peppercorns. So we kind of got like a little salt, pepper, garlic type thing going on here. And I'm just doing about a palm full, throwing them in. And then just gonna take my whisk, just give it a good stirring up. Now for the fun part, our wings. I've just got some whole wings here, and we're gonna break these down into flats and drums. The way to do this is just to kind of feel around. You'll feel a joint kind of at these points. So this is like the little flapper tip. Once you find that, you can just take your knife and it should cut right through with a little bit of pressure. And then the same thing here, just gonna kind of feel for that joint. And after you've done this a whole bunch of times, this becomes really, really easy. Find that joint and we're just gonna cut right through it, just like that. And then if you want to, you can trim some of that off or you can leave it on, it's up to you. But we've got our drum, we've got our flat. So into the brine bucket, these are just gonna go. There should be plenty of marinade to cover these completely up. And these are gonna go in here for at least 4 hours overnight. Not a bad idea. So I've got that there, and then I'm gonna take my little brining lid thing, push it down, lock it into place. Now everything stays submerged. We'll throw our lid on, and then we'll be back in about 4 or 5 hours to finish these wings. They're just that easy. 6 hours and a brand new shirt later, because it's hot as fuck. We are ready to throw our chicken wings on the grill, but first, we gotta make our poor choice. The perfect thing that goes with wings is always gonna be beer. And since we got hot wings, let's make our beer fancy by making a beer margarita. So, I've got myself a nice little fancy glass right here. I've frosted all day. We're gonna start with just a shot of your favorite tequila. Then we're gonna throw some Cointreau. Cointreau. This shit. We're gonna throw about an ounce of that in here. So we're gonna take about half a lime and we're just gonna squeeze that juice right up in there. Throw a little bit of ice. Give it just a nice little stir.
And then you chug it.
Right, and you just chug it just like that. That's it, that's how you go. No, we're gonna throw some beer in here. So at this point, use whatever beer that you want. You can use Modelo, you can use just a regular Bud Light. I'm gonna use this Corona because it is a mango citrus and it's gonna go great with this. But feel free to use whatever beer you like. A citrus IPA, now that would be really, really good. I'm gonna pour that over on top. Sexy ass colors in the glass. And just for shits and giggles, let's just put a little lime on the edge here, as if we were a real restaurant. Bam. That is your beer margarita. Now, as I get ready to down that, as Lewis has suggested, let's get ready to get our wings out of here. And I'm just putting them on this rack for right now, because we're still gonna put some barbecue rub on them. The barbecue rub that I'm using today is the Our Butts Are Smoking Ozark Heat. This is a really, really good one. Just sticking with the theme of hot wings. It's not too crazy hot, so you don't have to worry about that. But I like this one, it's good on chicken. But feel free to use whatever your favorite barbecue rub is. You can't go wrong with it. You don't have to buy all these specialty rubs that I'm buying. I'm just putting you on to the ones that you maybe not know about. So just give it a good coating. Well, it's funny, to some people this is probably going crazy, but relative to how much barbecue rub people usually put on things, this is pretty light. So I like that, and all I'm gonna do is just turn these over, hit the other side. And And I want these to hang out for about a good 10 to 15 minutes just to let that rub really work into the chicken. Again, hitting all the sides of our chicken. Oh man, that smells so good. I've made a mess and I still haven't even drank my beer. Normally, the beer is why I make a mess. Let's give this a chug. Oh yeah, that's good. And the fun thing about this is you forget that Cointreau and that tequila's in the bottom. So when you get down there, that's when the drink gets really fun. I've got my grill fired up. It's warming up right now. We're gonna let these hang out for 15 minutes and we'll go upstairs and we'll show you how to put these guys on. The grill is up to 275. We're cooking these indirect with a good little bit of smoke. So I've got some hickory pellets in here. You can use any charcoal grill that you want to. Just make sure it's set up for indirect cooking. That's the most important thing because we're cooking these low and slow. This is not that high fire char that you use with most chicken wings. This is just gonna take some time. Let's open this up. And then what I'm actually gonna do is just take that rack that I had the chicken on, just put it right in here. Boom. So these are gonna go on and they're probably gonna take about, an hour at least. We're trying to get to 175 internal temperature, maybe an hour and a half, just depending. So have patience for these. These, again, aren't going quick. With chicken wings, even though 175 is the temperature where they're done at, you can take them up to 180. You can take them up to 190. They'll just slide right off the bone. So it has been only an hour. We're just gonna do a quick little season and flip, although I do want to check the temperatures because sometimes things just cook a lot faster than you expect them to. So 175, but I actually still want to flip it. So all I'm doing is hitting these just with a little bit of rub. I'm gonna let these go another 20 minutes because I want them to fall off the bone. But they smell awesome. Then I'm gonna do the exact same thing that I just did on the first side, which is I'm gonna do a little bit more rub, not a lot. And when I say not a lot, I actually legit mean not a lot because otherwise you're gonna have some very, very salty wings. That looks great. Let's close this up. 20 more minutes, we're done. We'll take it downstairs and that's it. It's time to eat. Hey, our wings just finished up and I can't wait to try this. I just got some regular ass ranch here. I didn't make it from scratch or anything like that. My beer Margarita is definitely kicking in and I just can't wait to try this. Yeah. It's so easy to make and like all your guests are like, wow, this is so delicious and it's not like a traditional buffalo sauce type wing. That has been Poor Choices Kitchen and I'm gonna eat some more of this. So hey, enjoy your summer.